Hello and welcome back to On The Rocks. Hope you're all doing well today and looking forward to today's episode as we take on Liverpool in the first leg of the Champions League first knockout round. The plan today was actually to do both Liverpool games, but actually there are quite a few games in between both of these. So we'll do the first leg today against Liverpool as well as playing St Johnston in the league, and then we'll come back for the second Liverpool game in next episode. So welcome back, hope you're all doing well, looking forward to this one. Obviously last time out we played quite a long time ago in game. We've gone through loads of games since you were last here for that Betfred Cup final and that big win against Hoffenheim, but as you can see we have won all of them, which has been fantastic. Again, as per usual, I'm not going to go through all of these ones because we have played quite a few in between episodes, but some very standout wins are the 9-1 win against Livingston, the 8-0 against Hibs and a 5-0 against St Johnston. All these wins also mean that we are still with a 100% record in the league as well. We've already qualified for, is that the Conference League? Already qualified for that after 26 games played so far this season, scoring 104 goals and only conceding 6 with 78 points on the board. It's pretty, it's almost not fun to play anymore because it's so easy. But I also really enjoy playing it because it is so easy, and I've never had it this easy in Football Manager ever. You will also notice from a table though that Celtic are still really struggling this season. They are now dropping down to 5th behind Motherwell and Hearts. They have no games in hand on Hearts. They've got one game in hand on Motherwell, but obviously that's not going to put them ahead of Motherwell because they are currently 5 points behind Motherwell and 3 points behind Hearts. So I'm kind of hoping this continues for the rest of the season. It would just be a bit of a shame for us to miss out on Motherwell or Hearts getting Champions League football when we finish this series at the end of the season. So let's jump straight into things in today's episode. This is the team that is going to be taking on Liverpool today here in the first leg away from home. We've got Peter in goal with a backline of Ishmael playing at left back. He's played left back quite a bit actually in between episodes, been giving him a bit more of a go and he's doing pretty well for himself. Demancic lines up alongside him with Alexandro, who's just come back from an injury, and then of course de Klerk at right back. Baptiste Bont and Jordan Fort combine in the centre of midfield with Bryce Delaney, Cavalcanti and Evie Cathdy Fothera leading the line. He's the striker today. But I do want to take a moment to talk about Jens Neve, who is just having the greatest season of all time, I think. If we look at our goal scoring list, you can see that actually Bryce Delaney still at the top of the goals. We've got Cavalcanti behind him, Evie Cath behind Cavalcanti, then Vangelis with 17 and Jens Neve with 16 goals in 35 games. But he's also provided 38 assists this season in all competitions. Jens Neve, I can't describe how good he has been. It is just ridiculous. I mean, you can see here in the league, his average rating is an 8.28 on average. Overall, it's an 8.27 over. It's absolutely ridiculous. I've never seen such high consistent rating. I mean, to be fair, his first season was absolutely phenomenal. 18 goals and 27 assists. But he's going to easily eclipse that this season. Easily. I mean, he already has. He already has. Not quite getting as many goals. He got 25 goals that season, 32 assists overall. This season, he's already on 38 assists overall. He's mental. And if you just want to look at his last 5 games, his last 5 games have been an 8.92 average rating. So I can't get enough of Jens Neve. And neither can the international awards. He won once again the World Footballer of the Year. He won it last season, beating Jan Cavalcanti, whereas Jan Cavalcanti won the Ballon d'Or and Jens Neve came second in that. But I think very understandably he's won it this past season. If we look at the World Golden Ball, he also won that, so he's now claimed his first Ballon d'Or, taking over the reins from Jan Cavalcanti, who won the past 3 Ballon d'Ors. And then it is slightly different, but I'm not entirely sure how it's different. The World Player of the Year, there's 3 different international awards, and he's won all 3 of them this season, which is incredible, so congratulations. And then, as you would probably expect, he is in the World Team of the Year alongside Jan Cavalcanti, Demancic and Peter in goal. So the award season that we had in between episodes was very kind to us, and hopefully he's going to get another assist immediately. Jens Neve delivering a corner into the middle for Demancic to head into the back of the net, and buzz, buzz, buzz. My phone is ringing, buzzing I should say. I'll be honest, I panicked and couldn't find my phone and picked up a spoon there. But of course, today's video is sponsored by the One Football app, the best football app out there to keep up to date with all the latest football news, scores and updates from around the world. You can get push notifications sent straight through to your phone when anything happens in a game, such as a goal like this one, and it comes to you quicker than any other app out there. So downloading it from the top line of the description for absolutely free really helps me and the channel out. So a cracking start to things there. We should be pretty pleased with that one. Of course, we are the only Scottish team left in the Champions League this season. We'll have a look at how the other teams are getting on after this game in the Europa League and the Europa Conference League. Although we didn't talk too much about the Europa Conference League because I'm still just devastated by Hearts just bottling things last time out. In the meantime, Liverpool have a chance. It's only the second highlight of this game actually in the 38th minute, but they do lose possession and Evie Fothera, who is starting to take the reins away from Varela, is coming away with the ball before it's been given away to Liverpool, with Erling Haaland now coming forward trying to get past world goalkeeper of the year Peter. Can't do it just yet, but Liverpool still have possession in a dangerous area. An attempt to cross is blocked and it's kept in play by Jens Neef, who I assume clears it nicely because the highlight has finished just in time for half-time here at Anfield. Oh, well that was nearly perfect. We've now got a highlight just as half-time was about to happen. If we concede a goal here, I'll be very upset because we should. De Klerk's got a knock there. That's interesting. We might look to take him off at half-time maybe if he has got a bit of a knock. Don't want to risk him too much. But if we can score a goal before half-time to double our lead, this would be fantastic as Evie Cath. Goal. No other way to describe that than goal. Incredible. It's also a fantastic ball from Cavalcanti. He had his back turned to Evie Cath, then just turned around, hit it first time, and then Evie Cath does that with it. It's why Evie Cath is starting to replace Varela this season. But as we are now at half-time, 2-0 up, things are going wonderfully well, but we are going to take De Klerk off for Reyes de Souza. All the other games are looking really tight, actually, apart from Real Madrid absolutely battering Tottenham right now at home. All the other ones are 1-0s or draws. United beating Bayern Munich 2-0 there. Obviously, we got the better of United in the group stage. So if they want to keep going through, it's fine. We know we can beat them. And as I say all of this, City are now winning 3-0 too. So plenty of goals going in this second half. In terms of our game, though, nothing happening in this second half. Either we are just shutting Liverpool out right now, or they're doing a good job of nullifying our attacks. Either way, it doesn't matter because we're winning this game 2-0 as it stands right now, and we have those two crucial away goals, which are obviously not going to be in FM22 because in real life this season and going forward, there are no more away goals. So this is the last time we can really properly benefit from away goals. And can we grab another one here as Baptiste Bont on the edge of the area gives it to Reyes de Souza, who loves a long-range shot, and finally gets his first goal of the season. Brilliant stuff from him. Congratulations, Reyes. We have a third. So I must say, a very thoroughly professional performance. I mean, this is a Liverpool team that are really good, and we are just absolutely embarrassing them here in their own stadium. I am looking forward, in a way, to getting started with FM22, and obviously we'll start off with Brentford in the beta, and although they're a Premier League team, they're probably not the best Premier League team, right? So that'll be a bit of a struggle, but going to Wrexham when the main game comes out and starting right down at the bottom, that is going to be some good fun. It's a long time since we've struggled, I would say, in a save because we've just been so good with Aberdeen for so long. So I am looking forward to having a bit of a challenge when we get around to FM22. With 30 seconds or so to go in this game, though, nothing's going to happen for Liverpool as they kick the ball off for a goal kick. And surely now this is just going to be the end of the game as Peter is going to play it short to Alexandro. Alexandro, who must be happy to keep a clean sheet today, coming back from his injury. I was a little bit unsure if we should play him as he had no match sharpness, but he's proved his worth today by keeping a clean sheet as we win 3-0. Now I think about it as well, I've not mentioned this to you guys yet in a video, purely because I've forgotten about it when I get around to recording. But I am doing a giveaway right now of FM22. There are loads of ways to enter. Being a subscriber is one of them. I'm going to put a link in my description to take you to a website called Gleam. They're like a giveaway site, essentially. You just put your email in there. So when I draw the winner, I've got an email to send an email to say, hello, you've won. Here's your code of FM22. But that's all you need to do in terms of like signing up to something. Just put your email in there. And then there's loads of ways you can enter it. So follow me on Twitter. You can retweet a tweet. You can subscribe on here. You can follow me on Instagram, all that kind of stuff. And everything you do gives you an extra entry into the giveaway. I actually started it at, I think, Saturday or Sunday, and I just forgot to mention it in a video, but I'll make sure it's in the description for you guys to go and check it out and hopefully win a copy of FM22. We've given one away already on Twitter. That was a Twitter exclusive one. This one's happening right now. We'll do a few more giveaways before the release of FM22 as well. And probably going forward into the future towards Christmas, we'll do more giveaways there as well. I'm thinking of giving away up to 10 copies before Christmas, so you know that will get quite expensive for me actually, but it's worth it for you lots. In the meantime, we are going to switch things up here a little bit. Now that we're back in the Champions League rhythm, we do need to rotate teams a little bit, but maybe not massively, because we've got like 6 weeks or so until the next, not 6 weeks, 6 games until the next Champions League one. So what we'll do is probably rotate a little bit and bring on a few players who haven't played much recently. So let's bring Varela on up front. Let's bring Tamat Lumper on in the midfield. Let's bring Nunes on the left-hand side. And I don't really want to make any other changes other than that, really, because the team is playing. Maybe Jem Finley at left-back, give him a game. He's not played for a long time, actually, because Ishmael's been playing quite a lot, and I quite like him. So a few changes to the team there for the game against St Johnston, but we should still be dominating with this team. So as kickoff is upon us here today, we are actually very slow into this game. Given how well we started against Liverpool and dominated that game, we are 25 minutes into this one, finally getting our first highlight, which is not put in the back of the net. Instead, it's a penalty, which Jan Cavalcanti will take after I think Sandro went down in the area. We've only had 3 shots in this entire game so far, but Cavalcanti steps up and scores, which is good, but the way we're playing right now, we've only just gone 1-0 up. We've not had many shots. This suggests to me that St Johnston are better than Liverpool, basically. Celtic aren't playing right now. I think they're playing a cup game again. I'm not sure they're playing against, to be fair, but I know Celtic are in a cup game right now. So we won't see any updates for those guys in the table. But hopefully for Hearts and Motherwell, they will both be picking up wins today. Unless they're playing against each other, then obviously only one of them can win. Jens Nieve now on the board on that right-hand side of the penalty area. Gets into Jan Cavalcanti, who gets his second of the game. And 21st of the season now. He's into double-double figures, 2-0. You know what's mental as well? Most players are looking for just one 20-goal-a-season striker. We are disappointed because we are in February now, and Cavalcanti's only just got to 20 goals. I mean, it just shows how high our standards are and how good the team is. I thought about this when I was editing yesterday's video, right? I'm getting cross and upset that Cavalcanti is not getting close to 40 goals like he usually does. It just shows how spoilt we are here. Motherwell aren't playing either, so maybe they're playing Celtic in the cup game right now. But it's good for Hearts, because Hearts are beating Kilmarnock, so they extend their lead over Celtic, which is obviously quite good for them. With 15 minutes or so to go, it looks like we might have the first attack of the game on a highlight from St Johnston, as Cork gets it into Nelson, into Finley. Nice bit of passing around the area for them, and that was nearly an absolute wonder goal from St Johnston. If that curling effort had just crept in at the top corner, I would have been applauding that one, because that would have been absolutely fantastic. In the end, it's Varela coming away with the ball at the other end of the pitch. Our former player, Michael Sweeney, brings him down, though, for a free kick, which Jens Nieve will take into the middle, and it's nearly put in the back of the net by Demantic's big head. Moments later, though, Peter finds himself on the ball in his own penalty area. He hoofs it up centrally, but finds no one because no one was near that ball at all. And St Johnston, once again, finding a bit of second wind at the end of this game, come forward and score a goal. Cammy Finley gets this one past Peter. Only the 7th goal we have conceded in the league this season. Liverpool couldn't score past us, but St Johnston have looked pretty dangerous in the final 20 minutes of this game, and they are finally getting the goal. And this game's not over. This game is not over. They could easily get one back, you know. We need to get another one to make sure we secure 3 points here, and Demantic can't quite provide that. Hopefully from this next corner, though, he can, as Sandro can't win it in the air. Come on, lads, we need this. Jens Nieve on the ball, cutting inside. Will he take it on himself? No, goes to Tamat who gets it out to De Klerk. De Klerk can swing this one into the middle from the byline. He does. Not really finding a target though, but we keep the pressure up with Tamat into De Klerk, back to Tamat into Jens Neve. Jens Neve looking for another assist. Goes wide to De Klerk instead, who can't really put a ball into the middle properly. And here comes St Johnston. It's a long highlight, which usually means a goal. It's going to be a goal for St Johnston, isn't it? We've won every single game this season. Every single game we've won. Jens Neve's tired. Evangelos Alexandris on you come. Baptiste Bont on you come for Tamat Lumper, please. And De Klerk had an awful game, so Reyes de Souza on you come. But B, a wing back on attack. Jem Finley be a wing back on attack. Nunez, inverted winger on attack. Evangelis, attack. Deep line playmate. I mean, everyone's on attack pretty much. Just put everyone on attack and it should be okay. I can't believe this. We just absolutely batter Liverpool, and then we come to St Johnston and we are struggling to get the win here. Evangelos Alexandris on the ball, such a good name. Into Reyes de Souza. We need to go forward though, boys. Forward to Barella, who might have just saved the day there with a superb strike to make it 3-2. I won't lie, we've had a couple of moments this season where the 100% win record has looked on edge. This being one of them, but it's not the only one. There have been some very squeaky moments. And I didn't realise this would be the case, but it is the case. With that win, we've already qualified for next season's Champions League, which is mental. And the board are giving us £2.5 million in wage, or 2.2 million, sorry, in wages, and 42 million to spend. It's a shame we're not going to be here to spend it. To be fair, it's probably a good idea we're not here to spend it, because the money situation is really bad. I mean, it's mostly the transfer expenditure, 114 we've spent. Wages are quite bad. We've paid a lot in tax. Bonuses are mounting up. I mean, we've got a lot of expenditure, basically. And we still don't have as much sponsorship money as... It's gone up a little bit. I think 2 seasons ago it was about 8 million. It's now 11 million. But considering Celtic are crap and we are the best team in the world, it's horrible. I don't even want to look at the Premier League, but I'm going to, because this will make me feel sick. This sponsorship income, we get £3 million less than Reading. Oh, I hate it. Anyway, next time out, we'll be back for the second leg against Liverpool and then the game against Celtic. And thinking of Celtic, I meant to show you it, but I kept forgetting. Right, let's go through very quickly before we finish what went on in the Europa League. So if we drop down to the Europa League, Celtic are here. They lost 2-1 to Real Sociedad. Rangers, did they win their group? They did. So they go into the second knockout round, so that's absolutely fine. But Celtic needs to turn that around. And then in the Europa Conference League, Motherwell are 2-0 up against Djurgårdens, but I think Hibs won their group, didn't they? So they go through into the second knockout round as well. So fingers crossed for Motherwell and for Celtic. So thank you very much for watching today's episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have done, make sure you do drop a like on the video for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. Until next time, have a good one. Goodbye.